Hey guys, Phil Guy here, and welcome to another episode of the Drunken Deddy. This is Mark Lenders. As you know, he's been promoted from our youth ranks last season, and this season he's been doing fantastically. He scored 5 goals in 6 appearances, and I've got some exclusive footage from a goal he scored whilst at the youth ranks. Unfortunately, the commentary is only in Spanish, so hope you enjoy that, guys, and I shall see you after for a live call. See you in a bit.
¡Quitaos de en medio si no queréis que mi fuerza os derribe!
¡Espera, Mark! ¡Detente! ¡Necesitas ayuda!
Precisamente en el momento que Lender se dispone a tirar, llega su compañero Melo para ayudarle.
¡Dani!
Lenders comprende las intenciones de su compañero y eleva el balón.
¡Rápido, Dani, ayúdame! ¡Dame el impulso necesario para saltar!
Melo le va a servir de trampolín a Lender. Lender se apoya en el pie de su compañero y supera a los 3 defensas.
¡Mark!
¡Haced algo!
El capitán del Topu ejecuta 2 piruetas en el aire y se dispone a golpear de chilena el balón que está cayendo en estos momentos.
Ahora que estoy libre no puedo fallar. Seguro que marcaré. ¡Ahí va mi gol! ¡Oliver Aton! ¡No conseguirás derrotarme!
¡Rebote fortísimo de Lender! El portero consigue detenerlo, pero atención porque la fuerza del disparo lo está empujando hacia la portería. Atom, que se encontraba al lado del poste, se lanza para tratar de agarrar a su compañero y mantenerlo dentro del terreno de juego. Se agarra desesperadamente a las piernas de Alan, pero él también resulta arrollado por la potencia del disparo y no tiene éxito en su intento. Los dos jugadores están a punto de acabar dentro de la red.
¡Muy bien, Oli!
Atom no lo consigue y por lo tanto gol del Tofu que logra el empate. El potente disparo de Lenders ha supuesto el 4º gol para su equipo.
¡Muy bien, Mark!
Hereford's stadium in Edgar Street, and we're going to face one of the two teams that are still unbeaten in this Vanarama North, the other being Nuneaton that just defeated us. No massive changes for us. Paul Kinlan is back, but that's the only real highlight. 2 minutes on the clock. First chance might be for us. Simon Pritchard is away after a good pass from Jason Winnett, and Simon Pritchard playing today scores. Unbelievable. I didn't even notice he was playing over Mark Lenders, and there's a confusion in the Hereford box. Was Garrett Smith heading it to Ben Lewis, and then Ron Pleasant was able to put it in their net. 2-0 for us. We're surprising them. Hector Ingram gets one back for them, though. Good cross from Mete. And Hereford then gets one goal back. 1 hour gone. Can we get a third and probably kill this off? Good ball from Simon Pritchard to Paul Kinlan. 3-1. And we're playing really well at a very tough stadium, showing our quality. And if we keep this on, I'm confident we're going to have a safe season. Josh Gay with a great ball to John Gray. He might be offside. Yeah, the ref gives an offside. But we've played really well. I'm very happy with the performance today at Hereford. They might create something here. Cook is away on the right side. Great shot from him. And Hereford back into just 1 goal difference. We need to hold them. And we did. Great win away at Hereford. I did not expect that at all. We have another trip, this time to Solihull Moors. And although the tactic is the same, I talked to manager Phil Guy, and apparently he's gonna try to induct a more counter approach to this system. So we'll see more direct football away from home, apparently. 63 minutes on the clock, and it must be said that the tactic has been working defensively. We haven't created much offensively, but we're keeping Sohill Motors in bay, although they have a chance now. Anderson, he hits the post. Good chance there. He could have easily scored that, but fortunately for us, he missed. 72 minutes now. and Solihull is creating a bit more danger. Barnes on the right side, he crosses, and there's Salam, I think it was Salam, his name, on the left side, but Curtis Harris held on to our draw. An earned draw, we had our chances, but oh well. It's FA Cup time, and it's a bit weird only getting into this competition in the second qualifying round, but it's a sign of our progression. Manager Phil Guy opted to rotate the squad a lot, and as we're playing Sittingbourne, a team that is in the 9th tier, so we should be favourites. 11 minutes on the clock, McKenna loses out to Kinlan, and Mitch Simmons to Mark Landers. Mark Landers flash, great football there. Paul Kinlan is away, but he couldn't finish our great football play. Good short passing like the manager wants. 20 minutes, there's a counter for Sittingbourne maybe. Dawes on the right side, he finds Kirby on the area. This all started with a non-clearance from Ben Lewis when he clearly could have done it. It's a shame. And now we're losing. 48 minutes now. Ben Lewis, can he redeem himself? He finds Rowan Presland. Rowan Presland has a chance, but he fluffed it. He had chances. He had options, in the middle, but he couldn't find them. 86 minutes, and this game seems problematic. But a good ball from Mitch Simmons to Flash on the shoulder of the last defender, flashing away from him and scoring at the level. Can we get a winner and avoid the replay? Great ball from Ben Lewis to Josh Wood. Josh Wood, Phil Guy needed to call him up from the bench. He came and did a job. 91 minutes. This would be really unfair to Sittingbourne. Josh Wood, goal. Flash and Josh Wood combining once again for a goal. 3-1. We were down and out at the 85 minutes, but we still turned it around. Brilliant. Back to the Vanarama North, and we're gonna host Harrogate Town. And they're in trouble. They're 21st right now, so their confidence is a bit shaken, and we're gonna go with our strongest team out, and we are the favorites, I guess, for how the league started for each team. We'll see if we can confirm our good moment. 8 minutes on the clock, there's a free kick for Harrogate, and Story hits it, but he hits our left post, fortunately for us, but there was a chance there for Harrogate. 32 now, Ron Presland. Can he create something? He finds Josh Wood. Josh Wood shoots, and Josh Wood gets his 10th goal of the season. Good assist from Rowan Presland. He's been playing alright in this midfield. 1 minute to go. We might get a second here. Josh Wood is on the left side. Will he shoot or will he cross? He flecks it in, but allows Montgomery to save it. We win in a dull match, or maybe not. Murray. Can Harrogate do on us? Jarvis on the right side has Norburn. Norburn will flex with the ball and shoot. He had a lot of options coming on his left side. He didn't see them, fortunately. And now we confirmed this win. It was alright. Another match at the Windmill, and again a match against a team that is struggling in this beginning of season. Tamworth sits 19th this moment. And with our confidence growing, I feel confidence for this match. Mitch Simmons gets the nod. He's been playing very well, the youngster, and he plays at the advanced playmaker position, which suits him a lot. 7 minutes on the clock. It's Mitch Simmons, the youngster. He tried the ball to Flash. The ball hit two defenders, and then miraculously, I have to say, it came through to Flash, and Flash scored our first. 25 minutes. Ben Lewis on the area. He loses, but Josh Wood finds Craig Smith. Craig Smith will shoot. What a thunder strike from Craig Smith. Great goal from him. His first of the season. He's not known for his goal scoring abilities, but he did one today. Mitch Simmons to Josh Wood. Back to Simmons. Simmons is a great playmaker. I'm enjoying his play a lot. Josh Wood is away. Can he score? He hits the post and he can't make put his name in the score sheet. It was a shame. We're dominating Tamworth, controlling completely. An hour gone. Paul Kinlan on the right side finds Joe Davis to Craig Smith. Craig Smith finds Simmons. Simmons will probably be fouled. He had a run from Josh Kay. I was about to say he was going to find him, but he was fouled by Morris. And Morris had the yellow card, so he goes to the showers early, and that makes our win comfortable. I must say that I did not expect this month to go that well. Especially because we had 2 away games, but the win against Hereford propelled our morale to good levels, and then we were able to turn this match against Stingborn for the FA Cup around in the last minutes, and if we hadn't, these home games wouldn't have gone that well as well, I believe. 4 wins, just 1 draw, and I've changed the tactic a bit, but I'll talk about that when we go to the match against Oxford City for the FA Cup. It's a very tough match. They're on the Vanarama South, 14th placed, so their morale is not the best, hopefully, and ours is fantastic because we sit 4th in the league, which is much higher than I expected to be. It is explained though by the fact that we played a lot of teams that are playing badly. Basically, we played against Macclesfield, North Fairbury, and Nuneaton that are up here, and with Macclesfield and Nuneaton we lost. We lost to Gainsborough, that's last. So that was a tough defeat to take. I only have 2 wins. That's bad result there. Josh Wood has been the highlight, of course, but it's not been the best season for him. As you can see for the average rating, he's not the first, which is something surprising. Mark Lenders is actually the first. I hope you enjoyed that goal from the U team that he scored. Ron Presland has been good as well, and John Gray with Ben Lewis. But about Josh Wood, he has 10 goals, fair enough. 5 of them were in the game against Gloucester. So I expected a bit more from him, and hopefully today he'll help us to get a good win. It's going to be very hard. It's 3rd qualifying round. It's what the board wants. It's actually 4th. So, but I think if we lose today, it won't be that bad because they're a team in our level. So the board won't be too unhappy, especially because the confidence from the Vanarama North is just 100, not 100, it's 97%, so losing today wouldn't be that awful. Let's go to the match then. Let's not proceed to the match though. Let's first, the tactic. So, it's the same tactic as before for away games, but now there's no advanced playmaker. Jason Winnett, in this particular case, will be the box-to-box midfielder, and we have a ball-winning midfielder and a defensive midfielder. So, and we play counter. That's the big difference, actually. It's the mentality. Because against Hereford, even though we won, we conceded a lot of spaces in behind. And against Sohill, that didn't happen so much. So, I liked what the tactic provided to us. Not in terms of creating chances, though. We'll see if today that's better. For this match against Oxford City, then. On goal, Curtis Harris. Centre backs, Ben Lewis, John Gray, Garrett Smith. Defensive midfielders, Ron Presland and Craig Smith. Josh Kay and Liam Dunn on the wings. Liam Dunn and Paul Kinnon have been having an interesting fight. Nobody's really being better than the other, so I've been rotating both. Today Liam Dunn gets the nod. Jason Winnett here as the central midfielder. Josh Wood and Mark Landers as our striking duo. Together they've got 15 goals. They've been a good partnership. Mitch Simmons, when we play away, doesn't play that much. But he can play as a central midfielder, so I'm gonna maybe tweak him a bit so he can play more, because he's a very good player to have. I like him a lot. He has a vision like no one else in this team, and I want him to play more. This is a very stressed out pitch, but it doesn't affect us because there's no league table. We'll see what we do at Oxford then. Very tough match. I wasn't too happy with this draw. Although the first draw we had for the second qualifying, it was supposedly easy and we had to sweat out a lot for that match. But we ended up winning thanks to Flash and Josh Wood. 9 minutes gone and the first shot is in from Oxford, but it wasn't dangerous. We're doing good with possession, even though we're in the counter mentality. The league, again, it's been going fantastically. We're fourth now. But when we start playing teams that are near us for now, I believe we're going to start losing more matches or more points. And that will maybe drop us down a bit. But we need to make the best of this run of form because it's been brilliant. Half an hour gone, it might be the first highlight. And the Lichfield away for Oxford City. A good ball from Whelan released Brody Lichfield. Lichfield, sorry. And Oxford City gets the first goal of the match in the first chance. Not even a chance, really. It was just a good ball in from Wallen, a great dime, and Lichfield with a real bang that Curtis Harris couldn't stop. Simple goal, and now we're behind. And I'm gonna wait to see if we can react on our own, or if I need to act from the bench. We haven't done much. We're controlling possession, 61%. We're only 2 long shots. Maybe something here. Mark Landers with a throw-in. I don't know why he's taking throw-ins, and he clearly shouldn't. Wallen again for Oxford City. Drives to our defense. Sayu on the left side. Can he have a cross? He can. John Gray gets rid, but Wallen will get it back. No, Jason Winnet had it, but it's Poku recycling for Oxford. Sayu is away again on the left side. Good cross. It's Graham. He hits the post. Josh Gray can't get rid. And then finally we can from Gaz. But it's troubled times here. We're not playing very well at all, actually. Joshke will get the ball back then. 5 minutes for halftime. Jason Winnet, can we do something now? Mark Landers. Josh Wood. Finds Jason Winnet. Can he release Mark Landers? Mark Landers is away. Mark Landers! The Tiger shot keeps active. What a goal from Landers. Great ball from Jason Winnet, our midfielder. He hasn't scored goals this season. It was maybe a one-off season. Here we see, though, the vision from Winnet, great run from Mark Landers. The keeper could have done better with his coming out. He didn't do all he could to diminish the angle to Mark Landers, and the Tiger man wouldn't ever finish that. Great goal, 1-1. Although that would mean a replay, I wouldn't necessarily mind it. We would play at the Windmill, and at home I feel we'd have a better chance to get something. Okay, delighted, but people look fired up. I misclicked, but it went good. I'm not delighted at all with the defensive play, but hey. Second half then, we're not playing particularly well again. We had one off chance that Mark Landers converted, and that's it. Oxford is creating something. We'll see. We're a good team. Our confidence is, the morale is the best I ever hoped. I did not expect us to start so well. That's the plain truth. 6 wins out of 10 games. It's much more than I expected. I expected results like the one we got against Gainsborough to be more likely to happen. 61 minutes, time for changes, and I see Josh Wood is one of the worst players on the pitch, although the central defenders are not playing well, so I'm going to put Rob Bradford. And what I'm going to do, because Josh Wood is a player that should be on the pitch regardless, I'm going to... nobody can really play on the left. I'm going to try Paul Kinlan on the left side. See what he does, if anything. I'm going to try both Liam Dunn and Josh Kay on Pokemon, sorry, on the left, on the pitch. 25 minutes to go, and nothing happened in the second half, and I'm not completely against that. We're controlling possession, but they have a throw-in near our area. Lichfield, the goal scorer, to Wallen. Can they reverse goals? No, they can't, but Wallen can make his second assist. It's Tyrone Graham for Oxford City, his first ever goal for Oxford City, actually. And we're behind, and it's time to go a bit more offensive then. Let's change for this tactic. And what am I going to do? Who's going to come out? I'm going to take Craig Smith out. And Mitch Simmons will come on. And I'm going to go attacking instead of control for this last 20 minutes. Because if we lose... it's not, well, if we're losing already, so the worst that can happen is they can kill it off. Let's see here the goal then. Wallen is clearly their playmaker. Lichfield here with a good older play. Wallen has a lot of time to decide what to do, and Graham is completely alone in there. Bad covering from our defense. It's a good shot from him, and Curtis Harris couldn't stop that one. I feel that Ellis Bryant could have saved that one, but... it's time to forget about Ellis Bright. Curtis Harris is a good goalkeeper. He showed that last year. This year, the level is a bit above what we had last season, but he's playing well when we need him the most. Not today, though. Curtis Harris has not been a positive influence that he can be. 15 minutes. Wallen again for Oxford City. 15 minutes to go, obviously. Baldwin to Linley, and Graham has a lot of space again. He finds Litchfield, and there's a run from the left, but Liam Dunn gets rid. They'll probably recycle this. No, Mitch Simmons to Mark Landers. Mark Landers to Josh Wood. Josh Wood has some space. Josh Wood, there's defenders on him, but that can't stop him. Josh Wood, our second shot on target. Mr. Wood after an assist for Mark Landers and the Scottish lad. Mark Landers had second nationality and now is an international under 19 international for Scotland. A great assist for Josh Wood. There were men on him, 3 of them, but not even them could stop Mr. Wood. The keeper flew a bit. He threw himself before the ball was actually released, and that allowed Josh Wood to slid it past it behind him. 2-2. I'm gonna go, before this goes any further, to standard, because I want to see if they come out or if they're happy with this draw. Maybe they are. They're not playing that well in the league, and well, they're not losing, but I feel they deserve something more from this game. Not that I'm not calling for a late goal here, and they have an injury, and so do we, though. It's just a bruised head, fortunately for Josh Wood. He'll stay on the... bruised head for the last 4 minutes. Hang on there, Wood. Okay, 4 minutes to go, but there's a highlight. And O'Neill will take it down for Oxford. Can they get a late goal here? That would be heartbreak. Paul Kinlan gets it back. Jason Winnett, can we get a third goal? That would be absolutely unbelievable. Mitch Simmons, Mark Landers controls the ball. He has Josh Wood, but he holds it to Jason Winnett. That will give to Simmons. Simmons with a great ball to Mark Landers. Mark Landers had a chance, but tumbling at the Oxford City goal held the draw. A great chance for Mr. Landers. He's going to be a star. He's been performing so well in the Vanarama North with only 16 years old. It's meant to be. When I saw a name like Max Landers, that's his original name, but it's got to be Mark Landers from the Oliver and Benji series. It's got to be. The highlight continues. Jason Winnett finds a cross to Josh Wood. Josh Wood scores! I expected the highlight to be finished, but when I saw Jason Winnett with the ball there could be a chance. And Mr. Wood with his bruised head, of course it doesn't affect him. We played much better in the second half when we needed to come out and get the match. Jason Winnett here also getting a double assist, or a brace of assists. Josh Wood takes a touch, turns, and the keeper again couldn't stop it. 3-2. Oxford City might feel they could have get a bit more from this match, but it's going to be us going through to the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. The match is going to end now. Mitch Simmons will be the last to touch it. No, it's Paul Kinlan. He played well in the left side. I wasn't too unhappy with him, or I was happy even. He only did a 6.7, but from what I saw, I was happy. Maybe I'll train one of them. I'll have to see how Liam Dunn performs there, because he can play as an attacking left winger. Good win then. I'm gonna see, or we're gonna see, who we're gonna play in the next live com. I think the FA Cup 4th qualifying round will be too soon. First, let's confirm the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. When is it gonna happen? We'll go here to schedule. And the 4th qualifying, 7 is in 2 weeks, so that's definitely too early. Stockport, it's the second on the Vanarama North, and if we can keep this run, maybe that's an interesting match to show. And then I'll play some off-camera things and progress this a bit, because it's been a lot of. We would play almost as many matches as we've played so far. So I'll probably return to you guys in the end of November for this Stockport game. Unless something interesting in the FA Cup happens, obviously. So Spiel Guy, hope you enjoyed this fantastic win at Oxford City, where we were down near the end when Tyrone Graham scored at the 71st minute, but Josh Wood turned this around for us with the help of Mark Landers. If you enjoyed, give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Have a good night and have a pint.